Welcome back to Let's Play the Old Republic. I'm Hunter Black Luna, and Jorgan wants to talk with us. Yay.
Sir, you should know. General Vander contacted me. Said he'd talk it over with the brass and finagled a way to get me back on Ord Mantell. Offered me my old post, a promotion to command of their operations there. Pretty sweet deal overall.
Oh yeah?
Did you accept?
Of course not. Fact is, I've been hitting the Empire harder than ever since I joined Havoc Squad. I didn't enlist to win medals or promotions. I enlisted to protect the Republic, to prove my people have a place here.
Glad you're finally warming up to your assignment.
It's growing on me.
We already lost one home to the Mandalorians. I'm not about to let the Empire take another.
My respect is growing for you, Jorgan. You just gave me a bunch of EXPs. I like that too. Huh. There's a Jedi Shadow over there who's enjoying the local. I don't even know what the hell he's doing. Whatever. Jedi are Jedi. Snap a salute and keep on moving. We've got trooper business to go to, including we've got mail. And I'm hoping it's not spam. If it's spam, we're going to jump in the thunderclap and go for some bombing runs. Fighting the rackghouls. Alright. We're gonna wipe out the rackghouls. Goddamn right we are. It's tragic what happened to them, but they're not people. They're just not. What to do now? Alright. We have slicing skill now. Still don't have the skill to get the slicing mission, unfortunately. That will happen quickly, though. We can trust in the Force, I'm hoping.
I will exceed your expectations, Master.
And let's fast travel to here first. Still gotta recover that serum. Yeesh. Pirate medicine. This quest has been a particular pain in my ass. So we're going back to that hospital. Yes, the hospital we visited a million times before. And that mission point is just the repeatable daily. Looks like we still have some force buffs active. I'd like to see that. Huh. I don't remember these things. Let's kill it. Don't even have to spend that much ammo. Well, you yielded decent EXPs, so I suppose that's worth something. Bugs in the Old Republic? Sir, I am shocked. Shocked. It's an MMO close to release. Ha! And someone brings that point up in the chat room. Not bad. I don't even know where we're going. Are we going to the basement this time? I've heard the Jedi Knight is kind of buggy, which is weird because you'd think that would be the one that they fix before everything else. Oh, what the fuck. Yeah, I'm going in the back. At least I didn't lose my rested bonus, surprisingly enough. God, my frame rate's not doing so well, though. Has anyone done corpse counter? Yeah, why do they want to know if we've done it? Can I do the slicing mission now? No, I can't. Keep working at C2.
I promise nothing less than perfection, Master.
Yeah, I bet. Mad bro? Barely worth the effort. Pitiful being. You are dead. Thank you, Jorgan. Does that thing drop a commendation by any chance? Nope. Standard galactic shotgun. It's good that we have a standard shotgun, that's good. Okay, it's not in that entrance. It's gotta be in the back. Gotta make my mind up. See, and then this thing just fucking pops up, whatever. He dies just as well.
Going down.
Dynamite General. Kill Dynamite General rackghouls. That really shouldn't be much of a problem. Whoa. Yeah, not much of a problem at all. I'd assume power would affect, like, your force abilities if you have them. But that's just me making guesses. Jorgan? You gonna stop the monsters, Jorgan? There you go. This is so easy. Even little babies got cute. I haven't made as many heavy weapons gadgets as I thought I would be making. Am I infected? Nah. A lot of activity in the general chat today. That's a-okay. Okay, hit it with this. Then the cryo grenade. Then the plasma. Full auto. Fracking. Ooh, a diseased whisker. I love those. Put that in my diseased whisker collection. Whisker, not Wesker. Whisker. I probably miss. As a boss, target neutralized. Dynamite horrors. Yeah, these things are monsters. They're a frickin' zombie plague in space. They're the research level. I'm afraid I haven't.
Even the most advanced droids cannot make a shimmer silk purse from a bantha's ear, Master. I promise to do better next time.
You better, or you will be beaten severely. Did you fail to come up with anything? Oh no, I have to accept it. And that's how they make it so that you don't accidentally lose the rewards from a quest. Is the quest awards basically just wait on standby until you're ready to accept them.
I was just wondering how I might serve you better, Master. I'll start this task immediately.
It's kind of nice, actually. guys are determined. Too bad they are still stupid and weak. It's a real shame. My frame rate today is just... I don't know. I'm not happy with it. Ooh. Nice. Well, I got 2 of them anyway. And I'm bleeding, which is one of the most annoying effects, just because it blocks your regen. It usually doesn't actually threaten you with dying. It's not robbing graves, you're only borrowing. Rob or don't rob. There is no borrow. Very profound. We got a Yoda in the chat room today, everybody. Well, there's the serum. I'm glad I don't have to comb every inch of this place. I hear weird noises. Oh, hi, rackghouls. The hell? There we go. With my gun. As I do everything. And there we are. Well, the guy wasn't lying, so he won't have to go back into that base just to kick his ass. I didn't really have a reason for doing that. Really? Oh, it's lagging. Lagging every day. Foos! Apparently I killed that with my voice. Because I'm the boss. Alright, the quest is just in the turn-in phase, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I tell you what. Kinda sucks the quick travel hasn't regenerated. Gonna head back there, turn in the quest, and then... I kinda like the cape thing. It's alright. It's a... As an outfit, it's kinda growing on me. A little bit. Fighting. Good. Well, I'm kind of amazed he didn't notice me or anything. Oh, you're annoying as fuck. You need to die.
I found a way to improve upon your specifications, Master. I trust you don't mind.
You have done well. You've done decent. Oh, what's that? Superman does good. You do well. Okay, now we can open up a new slicing mission. Fraternity of Thieves mission. Well, let's check it out. Fraternity of Thieves. 430. 12 minutes.
I promise nothing less than perfection, Master.
The yield promises to be decent, though. Huh. And now my gun vanishes. I'm having a weird day. My frame rate actually shouldn't be quite this bad. I don't really have an explanation for it. I could pick a fight with these guys, but... I'm serious, Nexu just don't look like the sort of things that you would fuck with if you were smart. It is snowing outside, and when I say it's snowing, I mean like billowing clouds kind of snowing. The skyline of Taris is pretty fantastic. Ooh, we just got a buff hit on us from somebody. Or our buff ran out. No, it was probably... Oh, hi, slicing node. Somebody say free money? I say free money. Can't wait till I get that speeder. I was gonna bypass the rackghouls, but it looks like we gotta fight this one. You guys almost aren't worth the time it takes to charge up the walls of fire. Really pitiful business. Gathering node over here. It's scavenging. Screw your bronzium wreckage. I just want this thing dead immediately. There we go. Those things are so weird. Let's zoom it out a little bit. Derp-a-derp. The rackghoul serum has been recovered, and... Oh no, this is the Dodger who wanted it. Couldn't see the symbol for a moment.
Welcome back. Let's get those serum samples analyzed and see what we've got.
Why the ominous music?
Well, thank the Force for good Tarisian storage technology. I wasn't sure anything would still be viable after 3 centuries. While we wait, is there a cost to these samples I should be aware of? A deal with a pirate crew, perhaps?
There was some unavoidable violence on the way in.
I see. Then if it didn't happen in a plastic beaker, don't tell me about it. Ah, here we are. Fortunately, the plague is so virulent it cultures very rapidly. Bad news. The serum you recovered looks like it was effective 300 years ago, but the rackghoul plague has mutated since then.
Great.
This serum will only provide effective immunity for extraordinarily healthy individuals.
No one's gonna take an unreliable vaccine.
Yes, but it gives us options. Right now, I need what we call a lucky survivor, whose system has antibodies to the modern plague. We haven't had a survivor yet, for obvious reasons, but this serum might provide the link we need.
Might boost
If
somebody's
I infected
chances.
an extraordinary individual protected by the serum, I could collect the antibodies and make an effective vaccine.
That sounds unethical and incredibly dangerous.
What happened to most virulent disease in known space?
I need someone with proven recuperative powers. Someone who gets injured almost on a daily basis.
Hey, Jorgan.
Ideally, they would have survived stabbings, shootings, poison, infections, maybe all of the above.
Well, I have gotten
I understand your profession exposes you to physical punishment. Do you think you could survive infection?
Oh, man. In real life, I'd tell her to fuck off, but in fairness, I have actually been infected with the rackghoul plague like 20 times, and it's just kind of a minor debuff. It doesn't really affect me that badly.
Doctor, I don't get a chance to save 1 billion lives every day. I'm in.
Well, and I had this whole speech ready. All right. We have a medical droid, CB-084, set up to observe rackghouls in the field. He'll be able to collect the antibodies and slow any potential complications. After I give you the serum, go out there and test it. Let the rackghouls attack you and see what happens.
Are there any other medical facts I should know?
Sure. You're doing the right thing. Now, here's your serum injection.
I'm getting Moira Brown vibes.
I hope the Force is with you, because the science is stretched to the limit.
I really like this character. I get a commendation. I'll just take the nice boots. Nice boat. They kind of fit with everything else too. Get infected by a rackghoul. Oh. Well. Oh no, where would we ever possibly find a rackghoul? Oh right. They're everywhere. When I tell you they're everywhere, I mean they're everywhere. It's actually really impressive watching the snow. We didn't actually have snow on Christmas. We only had it once and it was after Christmas, so thanks nature. Great idea. Alright. Let's pick a fight, but instead of backpedaling, let's... Come on, bitches.
Gotcha.
You guys are fracking it. I'm sure it'll happen eventually. Allow myself to get the worst plague in galactic history. Thank you. I figured the big guy would do it. This fucking debuff city. Take it like a champ, Jorgan. Report to see something. Something. And he's down there. Well, that's kind of convenient. That's a bit more convenient than I've come to expect. Okay, so we're just gonna follow the roads. Until we get to the next place we need to be. That little backpack thing is weird. Jorgan, do you have one? No, Jorgan doesn't. And I know his name is Jorgan, but... Well, I'm probably going to say his name every way there is to say it. Especially the ones that aren't correct. Jedi Sentinel. Can't get in range. There we go. Target is immune. Characters in conversation do not draw aggro. Effect timers do not run during conversation. Players in conversation are immune to damage and effects. Pretty cool. I gotta admit, that's a really good design decision. There is nothing that I would find more unpleasant and hateful than talking to some random quest giver in like an area with respawning enemies and then just they spawn on your face and then you die.
Looks like this used to be a sewage pipe. The destruction must have gone really deep.
They really fucked this place. I believe Cartho, Nassi, and KOTOR once said there wasn't a building more than 2 stories tall left on the entire planet. And all because they wanted to get to Bastila. Taris is a really good reminder of what the Sith are. They're not, you know, they might have a point when it comes to, individual liberty and, freedom of conscience and That's not what the Sith are about. The Sith are about bombing planets and fucking up places and not even caring. They're evil, and I mean like evil evil. Well, Bonsai, at least I have all my abilities ready. Kinda glad the mortar didn't run. That would have been a waste to use it on that. Decent EXPs thanks to our rested state. Okay, let's think. Waypoint Station Dre.
Even the most advanced droids cannot make a shimmer silk purse from a bantha's ear, Master. I promise to do better next time.
That was 1,000 credits. I get the feeling this mission is going to be an insanely profitable one for us. Oh, we could only do it once? A little disappointed.
I promise nothing less than perfection, Master.
What is that? Oh, it's a crystal formation. Oh, quest giver. Quest giver did it. A captain? What are you doing out here with the wildlife, Captain?
Ida Chapawa. Wafuma the water don we wanki wakoba jakaluka.
Wow, you got shot down?
Koliji watahumpa, mulira watawampa.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Just Magdalia. I don't want to ubikili watabunka.
Sent to obliterate the old Taris reclamation base.
Mukutani yompi, Bedwana ni bobo chopaduma.
The Republic's intel is compromised. We can't let the pirates sell it off.
Wama otaka joka hatapawa. Tabamba wulia. Jeska koliraka kanchanga.
If anyone can stop him, it's Havoc Squad.
Sunchiga.
Ooh,
I'll take care of this immediately.
Iguatuchu.
is this a...
How the puño is the water. Se grotto ubi ubi.
Brute force and thoroughness.
Wibaniaka twipi taboka tonka. Wana waka.
No problem. Total elimination. This is the quest that everybody wants help with all the time, all day, every day. And it's right there. Well, certainly hope there's a quick travel node down here. There probably is. Let's follow the road to the way station. I like how I'm overleveled for this entire planet, but it sure as fuck don't feel that way. Yeah, there's a speeder node over there, I can see it. Easier scavenging? Nope. We really need to send someone on a scavenging job occasionally. Here, eat this, then eat this, then eat some of this, then have some of these nuts. Terrified settlers arguing with Republic soldiers. This must be a real base. And a base means lots of people who want to talk to us and want us to do things. Oh hey, a Keldor.
What do you think, Khan?
The foundation of the Taris Chemworks factory cannot be repaired. I expect total collapse within 2 weeks. Once the building falls, the stored chemicals will flood this area. They are highly toxic to humans. I am sorry.
I'll make sure there are speeders on hand, but we can't just pack up and go. Do what you can.
As always, I will pursue an alternative. Forgive me, officer. I am aware of your presence and duly respectful. However, I advise you not to stay long.
You were talking about an evacuation. What's going on?
Many of these ruins are unstable. A nearby structure used for chemical storage is on the verge of crumbling. As I was explaining to my colleague, there is only one way to remove the chemicals before they spill. A burn-off. A well-armed demolitions team could reach the structure and incinerate the chemical stockpiles. I can provide the incendiaries. Unfortunately, no team is available.
You want to plant explosives around a building that's about to collapse.
Between the structural instability, the toxicity levels, and the incendiary chemicals, the mission does carry substantial risk. It is nonetheless urgent. You are not a demolitions team, I fully recognize this. But if you could arrange the burn-off, I would humbly welcome your aid.
Well, that's what Havoc Squadron does. We're just gonna put the heroic +4 on the back burner. Alright, there's another respawn point. No new mail since a couple seconds ago. Hey, medic droid.
Ah, I see your infection is progressing. Hold still while I take samples for analysis. While I transmit the data to Dr. Cell, there are some questions I should ask. Do you have any of the following symptoms? Dizziness, fever, shortness of breath, and inexhaustible hunger for sentient flesh?
Well, that last one a bit.
Can you do anything about these cuts? I'm losing blood here.
I'm sorry, my core function is in analysis, not trauma care. Ah, here's Dr. Cell.
Good news. Your antibody count is off the charts. I'll start work on a vaccine immediately. You are remarkably brave. Our progress has just jumped forward by years. While you recuperate, I'm going to transmit the usual secrecy agreements. Just use your thumbprint to sign on the sensor.
What do you mean, usual secrecy agreements?
This is standard procedure when the Republic develops biotech with significant earnings potential. We develop the vaccine for Republic soldiers first, and when it's proven, sell it to colonists. Until then, it's under wraps. We don't want the Exchange or the Sith funding some horrible operation with an underground version.
No. Fuck, the first time I was on Taris, I had an almost similar quandary. The vaccine goes to everybody.
Lives will be lost while this profit is being made.
Tell me something I don't know. Every week we hear another rackghoul horror story. But every colonist on the planet is going to want this vaccine.
And they need
How
it.
do I tell my superiors we gave up that kind of money?
Grow a goddamn
An entire planet succumbed to this plague. Are you a doctor or a patent office?
I'm a doctor. And this cure will get made, even if I have to build the manufacturing plant or hand-synthesize every macrophage.
Well, I think she's angry, but from past experience, may I say that usually motivates her. If it means anything coming from a droid, sir, congratulations on your research, and also your remarkable survival.
I'm pretty happy about that, too. We inspired someone to suck it up and help the people. Select a reward. As our currency. We already have 9 Taris commendations, which means we can afford another bit of equipment. If we could even use it. I don't do much item upgrading, and I should. I know this lockbox is going to contain some bullshit. Just give me the commendation. That'll be fine. Let me open the lockbox. Alright, C2, go ahead and go on scavenging. Go for scavenged metals.
You have but to ask, Master. Consider the matter handled.
Huh.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. The Republic told me you might be able to help with a difficult situation. They say you are a most reliable operative on Taris.
That's right.
Have you heard anything about titroxinate being sold on the black market?
What's the story?
I'm sure you know the history. Titroxinate was the pre-patent name for the weaponized agent we think was responsible for the rackghoul plague.
Jesus.
The Empire could fashion it into a terrible weapon, turning our soldiers into monsters and setting them against us.
Where's the arms dealer who's selling this stuff?
I'm more worried about its source. Trace the original titroxinate samples to an old Chemworks factory. It's overrun with Nexu. We can't get near it.
Well,
if you can retrieve any canisters that remain, the Republic will see you're well rewarded for your effort.
it's probably the same place we're going, right? Yeah, the Chemworks factory. Yeah, this planet's just getting more Fallout by the day. And by Fallout, I mean resembling the game series that is named Fallout. Probably want to talk to the commander too. Let's link into all these nodes and to all the good business. There we go. Now we've got a decent sphere of the planet covered.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Pretty
Be safe out there.
That's why I don't use the speeders as much as possible, because it is expensive.
Lieutenant, it's good to see a soldier of your reputation slumming with us out here in the wilds of Taris.
There are important objectives here for our war with the Empire.
Well, whatever brings you here, I suggest you don't stay long. We barely got stores enough for our station soldiers, much less visitors. At this rate, I've got men scalping ration cubes for a half-week's salary.
If the outpost's in trouble, I'd be happy to help.
I just might take you up on that. Our bases here are far from self-sufficient. We're not farmers, and there's no existing infrastructure here to work with. We're at the mercy of our supply ships. And this one's just went nose down in some of the worst territory on Taris.
Where's the ship? I don't care if it's at the bottom of a swamp.
The Republic thanks you for your service. Our men tried to reach the ship once, but they turned back after taking serious casualties. They said it's more than just rackghouls, but couldn't make an ID. If you still want to go, you'll need to talk to our quartermaster at the supply shed across the base. She's got the exact coordinates of the crash.
Huh. That also sounds like a heroic +4, but apparently it's not.
Delivered on schedule. It was my pleasure to serve.
Well, you know, perfection's pretty good, I gotta admit. Alright, get to crafting.
Your peace of mind is my highest priority. Rest assured, this will be done to perfection.
And you're just going to make this all better, huh?
Damn right.
Identify yourself.
I'm Karen Wet, Quartermaster. Commander Gardet just called to say you're retrieving our supplies. For which, by the way, I and the rest of the troops here humbly thank you. But I don't want Commander Fatpants to think it means he gets away with this.
What?
Embezzle the Republic's money to bring in dress blues from Alderaan. But don't worry, one of our top Special Forces guys will bail you out.
What?
That's a serious accusation.
I said over and over that the ship needed repairs. The left stasis generator was loose, and the hyperdrive motivator was seeping fluid. But Gardet had already spent our allotted maintenance budget on himself.
Are you positive of this?
I'm telling the truth. Somehow he's juggling the numbers he sends to HQ. No commander needs a personal vehicle in an outpost this size. If you can take this holo camera out to the crash site, you could get the evidence I need to get him court-martialed.
Sounds good.
You've won me over.
Thank you. If you take holopics of the engine, I can show that the documented lack of repairs is what caused the crash. The most important thing is the supplies, though. The crash site isn't far. When you get everything, bring it back here so I can distribute it.
Alright. And we'll examine the faulty engine while we're at it. Is there any way to hide headgear for your companions? Good question. Probably not. I should have just taken the headgear because there's an option to hide it on you, so even if I was just going for vanity, should have just hid the headgear. This base doesn't even have a cantina. Those classes on Corso suck. From what I've heard, there's little that doesn't on Corso. Make more.
Your peace of mind is my highest priority. Rest assured, this will be done to perfection.
Don't say that if you can't deliver. I'm gonna check how much footage I've got so far. I think this is a good place to cut for now. Next time on the Old Republic, we'll go over the next section of Taris. This place really is a swamp in more ways than one. See you then.